I am Rick Bonica, the sales manager for the Lance Pipe and Burning Bar division of PC Campana. Our Caldo bars are double walled, which makes them burn longer, stronger, and more cleaner. It requires less power and oxygen than your basic carbon arc welder, and it'll cut through at a faster rate, so it'll cut your time down exponentially. Mini Caldo is used in a number of different industries, including the welding industry, automotive, farm and agriculture, recycling, scrap yards, fire and rescue, and in the steel yards and in the maintenance departments in many of those facilities. So the Mini Caldo comes complete in a kit. What you have is a torch that's fed by oxygen that you will actually put the bars into through a shield, and the bars will fit in there. And with a simple setup of oxygen and a small 12-volt battery supply, you are able to start these up and burn through anything you need to burn through. Stainless steel, refractory steel, concrete, no matter what, has zero prejudice to cut through. So when we're putting our torch together, we grab our washer, we install it in, okay, and our matching collet, which in this case is the 1/4 inch collet. It sits in there and seats right so that it's seated flush against there. Then we'll take our shield, which acts as a tightening rod. We'll put that in, tighten it down almost all the way, but not quite. Then we're going to grab our 1/4 inch rod. We'll insert the rod in so that it seats into the collet, and then we're going to turn and tighten. And we're going to make sure that's completely tight, pressing down and tightening. At that point, your torch is ready to be used. We use the striker plate that comes with the kit. This connected with a 12-volt battery. Connect the two ends to that, and when you use this with the oxygen to the striker plate, will cause a strike, cause this to spark, and as your cutting begins from there. By using it as the trigger, which will control the oxygen. Before starting ignition, when you squeeze the trigger, only oxygen is coming out of this tip and not coming from here. If there is oxygen coming out of here, loosen this up, push your rod in tighter, and tighten it up again.